All right, you guys have asked for this one many of times. My sadness becomes me, Don. What is going down, world? Oh, welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus.
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, back in the house once again.
All right, you guys, so you requested it, been asking for this one for a minute. Ren, Children of the Moon, which is interesting because immediately I think of Children of the Corn. Was that a movie? I never seen it, but was it good?
It's been forever. I remember it creeped me out, but I was like a kid when I saw it, so you know what I mean?
I never saw it. I don't watch creepy movies, so.
Well, the beginning of this reminds me of like an Alfred Hitchcock movie, an old school like Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, I could see that.
So
the black
it's
and white
definitely giving
joints.
off those vibes, and I don't know why, but I saw people put this in the comments, and Children of the Moon, for some reason, I was thinking it was going to be more like upbeat or like soulful, folksy song.
We don't even know. We ain't even heard
I know. I'm just saying.
But from this vibe, you're like, it's going to be dark.
You never know with Ren. I feel like he tends to stray to the dark and he likes dabbling in the darkness. Children of the Moon. But who knows? I mean, he could take a turn and be like, a love song.
Yeah.
We could be getting
You're
some
like,
R&B
fit my massive.
Christ, man.
All right.
Bro, criminally horny.
No.
Criminally horny.
No. I was saying was because
somebody needs to slap some cuffs on you.
You said he likes to dabble within the darkness. And da-da-da-da. But then he has these moments where he comes out and says something you don't expect. And that was one of the bars where I was like, yo, I didn't expect him to say that. So that's all I'm saying. It's complete opposite from what you were saying.
You're right.
That's all I was amplifying there.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. Subscribe. Let's get this thing going.
40-year-old boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let's get into it. Let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Boom.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm going to bring it back to the beginning, I guess, so we can really rock. Don't forget, support the original content on the channel the same way you do these reactions. We got a legend. I
almost said it.
No, I didn't.
No, I almost said it.
Oh, earlier? Yeah, we're going to have a legend in here on at the end of the month, you guys, or the beginning of October.
Wake up,
sitting
wake
right
up.
here.
It's the first
Conversing with us in person. It's going to be great. So just be on the lookout. But when you support the original content, it allows us to produce more of that. So rock with us. Let's go. So this is Ren, Children of the Moon. And I have no clue where this is going to go. So let's get it. Definitely Alfred Hitchcock type of vibes. A little Pinot Noir. Oh, hell no, man. Hell no.
We are the children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum. Gonna get that rhythm that sends shivers down your spine. In the sewers of the city we will wait until the night. When the night's black ink holds the moon in the sky, we will take to these streets where we beast move with pride. It's a Children of the Moon intervention, with the hairs that stand on end when you feel tension. A different breed with a scabs, with a scum, with a grit, with a grind. And we dance to a very different
bro, what the dude, this is all over the gamut. Bro, so the video kind of like I was getting, because I don't watch scary movies, bro. So
Yeah.
at first I was like getting kind of shook when I see the little hatchet. But then I'm like, this is like ska music. Like this is like upbeat kind of like, but then the visuals are mad dark, yo.
Yes. He's up in here Epstein in himself.
What? He did? What?
Epstein.
Oh, yeah. Every time I heard that, I would think other things. Dude. What? Are you going to react? Shut up and react.
Dance for me, man.
Yo, anyways. All right, man. I'm going to keep it moving then. I honestly, the song, so the song has this ska thing going on, ska theme. But then the hook is like it's like something electronic, drum, like something I would personally correlate to like electronic dance music. You know what I'm saying? Like a sound.
Yeah, I'm just kind of tripping out on the video because it goes in so many different directions. You know, it's got the beginning part that's like an Alfred Hitchcock, almost like Psycho-esque beginning. But then like I was like totally taken off guard by like the kid with the hatchet.
Yeah.
And then you've got the zombie to the exorcist type of vibes to like the spooky mime. Like,
yeah. The children of the moon. So what do you think that means? The children of the moon?
like, you know, people that are out by night.
Yeah. Oh,
The
gotcha.
party goers, the night dwellers.
For some reason, the minute I hear something like that, I think of the song we had from outer space. But what is it? The dark side of the moon.
Aliens gave us a fade on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah. But the dark side of the moon is just, I just was
Yeah.
like, I wonder if there's any other meaning other than just being out at night. The freaks come out at night kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it, you guys. We're watching.
How old is this video?
Let's look, man. Look at all the stuff on the background too. Like it's like, what does that say? Worship of children of the moon. Children worship the moon. That's kind of wild. All right. This came out 4 years ago.
I wonder if it's just posted because it seems like it's.
Older,
I don't know.
Older than that.
Yeah.
And maybe they just posted it.
Yeah.
I have no clue, man. That's what's crazy. Ren has such a big catalog. But if we kept it real, we are starting to burn through his catalog now. Like I'll go look for stuff. I'm like, oh, it's getting.
We've seen it. It's getting.
Yeah, we've seen a lot.
I have missed a bunch though.
Oh, speaking of that, you guys, before we move forward, when this fool
Why I gotta be a fool?
has some time away from his job, we're going to do a live stream with the Ren Roulette. But I believe what we're going to really do is catch him up. He hasn't seen Love Music 4. He hasn't seen Down the Beat. He hasn't seen Masochist. He hasn't seen what came out this week, Lost All Faith.
Nope.
He hasn't seen nothing. So we should do a live stream where we catch him up. But in that, I'm going to do a competition. I'm going to give away 20 to 30 Ren albums. And we'll probably do like iTunes because we're trying to get them to chart. So I'm going to give those away. I don't want you guys to donate that stream, nothing. We're going to give it away, pay it forward. So I want to mention that during this because that is coming up. That'll come up in the next 2 weeks because the album drops October 13th, I believe. So we got to get after it. So, all right, you guys, let's get back to this. Yeah, this is the exorcism part.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe he just took all his favorite horror flicks and put them in a. That's crazy.
Music video.
Yeah.
As they stand on end, my new feel tension. A different breed with a scabs, with a scum, with a grit, with a grind. And we dance to a very different.
The murderous mime.
Once upon a time that was not long ago, there lived a little boy infected by the evils of this world.
In his heart, the madness was growing until he leaked anger into his veins. And when he grew, he didn't grow up, he just grew more and more insane. He felt pain in his brain, flames, blisters, bloodstains, bipolar hurricanes. Tried to remain sane, no, but it's in vain. Burning up in flames, oh, what fun, fun, dance to the drum, drum, drum. the sun. Creatures of this city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum. We weave through the city like a poisonous thread. We're not quite living, but we're not quite dead. We all sing along to a very different tune. We are the children that worship the moon.
That is literally some like Juggalo, like horrorcore type.
I thought he was about
visuals.
to get his Liver King on.
Yeah, start just
eating some raw
Here we are,
testicles.
eating some raw. That's crazy as hell. That looks like a real heart.
It is probably a pig's heart, man, that he got for the video. Yes.
Damn, man. I thought this was we down with the vegans, man. That's messed up, man. Damn, player. I'm playing.
We're not quite living, but we're not quite dead. We all sing along to a very different tune. We are the children that worship the moon. We are the children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum.
All right.
Well, now, my kung fu style is trying to be battled here. Now, I think the reason I'm in silence is because I'm just like, the graphics are so crazy. I wonder who did his video, but I dig the track. I didn't
like the mime.
The mime was the freakiest thing to you?
Yeah, for some reason.
This is the freakiest part to me. I think it's the zombie. That was pretty freaky to me.
That was not freaky at all to me.
Okay.
So we did a video, right?
So this is what freaked you out.
Yeah, there's something about that. There is something about that I just does
You're
not sit
scared.
well.
You're terrified.
No, it's like nobody likes clowns, right? But I've never seen like a scary mime. Have you? I've seen like scary clowns, but have you ever seen a scary mime?
I mean, not really.
So he paved new territory with this, but it has like the clown vibes.
Yeah.
Mixed with, something new that I haven't seen before. So it was just a little more unsettling to me.
Yeah. What's
and something about like, somebody not talking, like a clown's like, ha, 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 and they might, but just like not saying anything, being like.
What's weird to me is I'm struggling paying attention to the song because of the visuals.
Me too.
Like, I'm like, oh, what's going to happen next?
I have that happen to me all the time. For some reason, I get keyed in.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm supposed to be reacting to like the whole thing, but I'm like so cued into the visuals that sometimes I'll miss the lyrics, and I'm like, damn.
Hold on real quick.
Once upon a time that was not long ago, there lived a little boy infected by the evils of this world.
In his heart, the madness was growing until he leaked anger into his veins. And when he grew, he didn't throw up, he just grew more and more insane. He felt pain in his brain, flames, blisters, bloodstains, bipolar hurricanes, trying to remain sane.
Yeah, so now this reminds me of like where the song's going. It goes back into this battle where, he's been through all these things that have like made him feel crazy, and maybe that's what this is showing. And I know he is he always talks about like the streets of Brighton, and there, it's just like that love for just kind of being out in the streets and like, playing, but like hanging out with his friends and stuff like that. That's what I'm getting now that I'm
Yeah, that's what I got from Children of the Moon, was just like, me and my homies back in the day would just be out all night just running the streets.
Yeah, and then sleep all day.
Yes, that was like some of my, like favorite times in my life, just being young and not really having any responsibilities. Like high school, we'd go and like, maybe do some substances and be out all night.
Children of the Moon.
What I mean? Just howling at the moon.
Hey, I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
I was definitely out there not howling at the moon or doing substances, but definitely.
Bro, I have to tell you this though, because the zombie part, right? I'm in the roofing industry. So every time there's like a big hailstorm, what ends up happening is all these different like roofers will come out of the woodworks and start knocking on doors.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, hey, do you need your roof inspected? So we came up with this brilliant idea to do a commercial where the roofers are like zombies. So we all dressed up like zombies, and they like painted our faces and everything. And the makeup artist was like, no, I think we need to like, go a little go a little bit darker on the makeup. So they do this.
Y'all have blackface zombies?
Bro, we do the video, and I actually had to be absent that day because I had a bunch of appointments. So they shoot the video, and they're like, oh, yeah, the video was funny, and it came out really well. But then they show me this picture, and I was like, oh, my God, you need to tear this up right now. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, y'all are wearing blackface. I was like, whose idea was this? They're like the makeup artist. And all you see is just, because you can't tell in the picture that they're supposed to be zombies. So all you see is all the guys with their company logo on.
In blackface.
In blackface.
That's ridiculous. Zombies are supposed to be greenish.
Yes, but it was like the green makeup they did too dark. So it just like, whew, that's all I'm saying.
No, but it's burning up in flames. Oh, what fun, dance to the drum.
Is that like a trumpet?
Yes.
All right, I'm not going through the heart again, but I wanted to capture that vibe. I love the brass in these type of tracks, and I always wonder with this because you don't see the group. So it says Ren. So was this done with the Big Push? Did he play with another band? Is he able to produce the music in another way? Like that's one of the things where I question some of these.
Aren't we just
tracks.
saying how you hardly hear like trumpet and songs anymore, or like brass instruments?
Well, yeah, I mean it's certain. I guess it depends on what you're listening to, right?
But I mean in modern music.
Oh, like in pop culture, absolutely. Yeah. It's very rare. You hear a certain type of. It's just like.
I mean, you'll still hear guitars and drums and all of that, but you just don't
hear brass. And like, yeah. I'm trying to think of when's the last time I even heard like a brass sound on any radio station other than the oldie stations.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyways. All right, you guys. That was what?
Oh, no. I was just saying, Ren's bringing the brass back.
Hey, and bring that brass monkey back. Hey, all right, you guys. That was Children of the Moon by Ren. I dig that track. I couldn't put it in my top 10 Ren tracks, but I dug it. It sounded good. Sonically, I felt like this is one of the ones where I got to listen to without the video because the video I was like totally, yo, he's eating a heart, But
I like watching these older videos because you get to see the growth and progression. And like one thing that, I see and kind of throughout all of his music is the experimentation. So it's just even when he's just doing like that voice switch up and that voice change.
I'm going insane. Yep.
Yeah, it's like where have you ever really heard that before? And you just see that he's always like pushing a boundary and like pushing the envelope, taking the different elements from different music inspirations that he's had through his life, putting it in the blender and then putting it out in his own way.
Also, you get to see his charisma and acting ability unfold.
Because that was the other thing, too, because when he's rubbing that heart on his face, I'm just like, oh, that's so disgusting. But then I just know when you're, like, committed to it, like how sometimes you just put it out of your brain, you're just like, ah, and then you're like, oh, my God, what have I done? And he's got that charisma, that commitment. Commitment.
You get to go back and see, and then it's also, like, one of those things where you see the growth from this to like the high Ren to the Jenny and Screech, and it's just like, I mean, dude could do it all. It's tight. So we're here for it, you guys. I'll make sure to put the Sick Boy link in the description. You can now digitally pre-order his joint. Let's try and get him to #1, and we'll definitely be doing our Ren Roulette stream, catching Don up on all of the music he's missed, and go ahead and give out some of his albums for free. I just got to figure out the best way to do that. But I think I have an idea. So, hey, with that being said, you guys like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. 40!
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.